So this is how I and the other speakers feel today, as we have to talk very, very rapidly, but it's also the way that here at the Point we approach our programming. We hopefully take risks, and we trust that our audiences are going to go with us on this journey. We free flow sometimes in our programming and really try something new. Oh my god! But yeah, as I say, we hope our audiences are here. This is a vision of the Point. As you can see, we're 3 connected buildings, and the reason for this slide is really to say that our audiences are very different, and different people come here for different reasons. Sometimes they come to take part in dance classes, sometimes they come just to have a cup of coffee, and sometimes they come as artists to take part in our state-of-the-art facilities. This is our creation space. 20 seconds is not a lot. This is our creation space, and it's really what makes us unique. I don't know if you know, but we're the... I'm going to not use that. I don't know if you know, but we're the only venue in the country to have a rehearsal space with state-of-the-art living accommodation, and that really points to the fact that that's where we start. Why do audiences come to the Point? They come because of the artists, and so the Point begins with our investment in artists. This is one of our associate companies. We start by investing in artists right at the start of their careers, as they leave the local universities and beyond. We have an associate artist scheme which we run in collaboration with the University of Winchester amongst other partners, and we give them artistic mentorship and business mentorship and really invest in them early, because that's why our audiences come, not to see the building, not to see us, but to see those artists. So we have to hothouse those artists so that they're ready then to talk to our audiences. This is another picture of milk. What we also do in the creation space that you saw a moment ago is we give those artists residences. They can literally live on site here, and what that means for our audiences is that they can have a really special relationship with these artists. So alongside our associate companies like this one, Leela Dance, and our resident companies in the creation space, audiences can literally come and meet them. So this is an example of just that. Public Attraction, who are one of our associate artists, researched with our local community their show. They discovered that Benny Hill was born and bred here, and their promenade show, which took them around Eastleigh, this is the Lucky Ones band playing the Benny Hill theme tune as the audiences run home to the start, to the finishing line. And this is an example of our audiences going in to talk to artists. So we do pre-show and post-show discussions, of course, but we try and make the relationship between artists and audiences a little bit more interesting than that. Can we open up rehearsal periods? Can audiences actually practically impact on the artistic process? Can we run workshops with leading companies such as Canduco with young disabled dancers? So I suppose in terms of how we see our audience, what I'm saying is that we see them not just as someone who sits in the dark, but someone to have a conversation with, which I'm sure is not news to anybody. The slide that you're going to see now is this recognition that our audiences are also artists in their own right, and we need to remember that actually we need to support our audience's ambition to be artists. So whether that's audiences coming and taking part in dance classes, whether that's audiences coming and engaging in a discussion in one of our From Scratch nights where we show work in progress and we ask them, tell us what you think about this piece of work, and actually influence the process of that. Or whether it's something, this is just indicating that we work with all ages, or whether it's something more intrinsic than that, such as the production that we recently made for children. We did a version of The Owl and the Pussycat, and we took the artists into school, and we asked the audience, at one point in our play, these Owl and Pussycat are going to have to pack to go on their journey for a year and a day. What should they take with them? And the children's ideas were in the performance. So a twig sandwich appeared, a bar of chocolate appeared, a present for when it was Wednesday appeared, etc. I suppose we also recognise as well that these 4 walls are not enough. And so we programme not only on the park, things like the Emerge Festival, again, which we run in partnership with the University of Winchester and the Hat Fair and other partners, which is a street arts festival out on the park for those people who aren't going to just walk through our door. But we also programme into schools, community centres and across the borough. We see our job as audiences wherever they may be, not just sat in the comfortable seats that you're sat in. And I think I've probably spoken my 6 minutes, although I don't know because my...